Let's talk about the City of Colorado Springs budget. Wait, don't go anywhere. This will be interesting. Each year, on average, we pave 213 miles of roads, respond to 350,000 emergency calls, maintain nearly 300 miles of trails, and mail more than 305,000 election ballots. How can we do all of that? Well, when you pay sales tax by eating in restaurants, shopping at local stores or online, filling up your tank, when you pay property taxes, license your business, even when you pay a traffic fine, it all helps provide city services like fire and police response, paving roads, improving traffic flow and safety, maintaining parks, and more. To provide these services, we divide the work and track our costs across city departments like police, fire, public works, parks, planning, the city clerk's office, and departments like IT and finance that help the city run. Each spring, we take stock of what's needed in the following year's budget to best serve our community. We start with the city's goals and initiatives as the foundation for the decision-making process. Then we have to predict how much revenue the city will collect in the next year. Let's take a look at the city's sources of revenue. The general fund makes up approximately 54% of the city's budget and pays for major city services. Most of the general fund comes from sales and use taxes, property taxes, charges for services, licenses and permits, fines, and intergovernmental agreements. Enterprise funds come from places that operate like a business: the Colorado Springs Airport, Pikes Peak America's Mountain, Stormwater, Parking Enterprise, and Patty Jewett and Valley High golf courses. Enterprises are self-sustaining and do not receive any tax dollars collected by the city. They rely on their own revenue from fees and charges and only charge people who use their services. Special revenue funds are taxes and other revenue collected for a specific purpose. These funds cannot be spent on anything else and cannot be mixed with the general fund. For example, the public safety sales tax, the trails, open space, and parks tax, and the road repair and maintenance tax. Special revenue funds also include money received by the state from lottery sales to benefit our local park system. And there's LART, the Lodgers and Auto Rental Tax, money paid in large part by visitors to our city and used solely to attract visitors and support local tourism. Once we forecast the amount of revenue we'll collect, we go through a process to determine what each department needs to provide services in the next year. We also prioritize improvement projects needed in the city, like new bridges or roads. By law, we must have a balanced budget. If we don't have enough revenue, we need to decide where to cut back. If we have additional revenue, we determine how to spend it, or whether it's best to contribute to the reserves or rainy day fund. The funding decisions throughout the entire budget process are a collaborative effort that includes the mayor, city council, city administration, each department, and of course, city residents.